Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nossos programas oferecem vários idiomas. Acesse suprememastertv.com/schedule.
So, in many cases of the very important enlightened beings, when they're meditating, even though they are still not yet in a higher level, all the heavenly beings, many, they will take turn to come and take care of him in case of some very serious problem. But they cannot interfere without the permission of that enlightened being, whether or not he has already become Buddha or not.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in Chinese and English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulaxese, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Comment allez-vous means how are you in French. Great to see you, exuberant viewers. My name is Alice. The grateful people of Belgium appreciate your contributions to make the world a better place. Belgium is a beautiful country on the North Sea coast at the crossroads of Western Europe. Brussels is its capital and also the headquarters of the European Union and NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The deluge of diplomats and foreign officials, each with different languages, rightly depict the cosmopolitan character and the importance of Belgium on the international stage. Belgium is full of fun and excitement. Due to its multi-ethnic and multi-religious background, it has a high number of fabulous festivals and processions. The famous Carnival of Binge with the Giles, the Giants of Et, a procession of giants and dragons, the world-renowned Carillon bell-ringing School of Mechelen, and Omegang, an annual historical procession and popular festival, are all memorable things to see and enjoy. These folklores are hailed as masterpieces of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity by UNESCO. Though of a modest size, it is rich in folk culture and history, with castle-dominated towns and extensive traditions in painting and music. The magnificent Grand Place in Brussels, the beautiful medieval belfry and canal in Bruges, the huge 800-year-old Gravenstein castle in the old town of Ghent, etc., all give us a glimpse of the grandeur of Belgium's past. Moreover, Ghent, the second largest city in Belgium and nicknamed Europe's veggie capital, is one of the European cities that embraces the eco-conscious, compassionate, plant-based diet. time you are in Belgium, especially in Ghent, don't forget to visit one of the lovely vegan cafes and join its inhabitants' noble aspiration. It is an honor to briefly share a glimpse of remarkable Belgium with you, friendly viewers. We wish you unconditional love and heavenly glory. For over 3 decades, Supreme Master Ching has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within and to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, the venerated Lord Krishna, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, the venerated Lord Mahavira, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the first Sikh Guru Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and many more. Supreme Master Ching emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. She is an extraordinary living example of compassion, regularly sending material and financial assistance, as well as love to refugees, to homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort, and support to the afflicted and needy, and or any good cause over the years, as a humble vessel for His compassion and love towards His precious children. Supreme Master Ching respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, and individuals, as well as many awards from them, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching promotes the peaceful and loving plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where animals and people live in blissful harmony. Her initiatives to spread the vegan trend are diverse and have included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants, Loving Hut, vegan food product companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as regularly speaking to influential government and media leaders and participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we are aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Over the years, Supreme Master Ching has traveled worldwide from the Americas to Africa, from Europe to Oceania, and held hundreds of discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. Today, we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled The Life of Lord Mahavira, the Embodiment of Love, Part 2 of 5, on Between Master and Disciples, given in Chinese and English on July 20th, 2019, at the New Land Ashram, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
All right, I go back now. You didn't tell me. You didn't remind me about my story. I remind myself this time. So he started his meditation, our Lord Mahavira. And then what happened? You know what happened, right? No? So easy to guess. The serpent came back. Who else is there? The black giant serpent came out of its hole, hissing fiercely. It has not seen a human being in a long time. The man was standing firm and fearless with closed eyes. Oh, he didn't like that. The serpent never saw such a man like that. The serpent was very surprised. Yeah. It looks at Mahavira with its venomous eyes. Normally, a snake has venomous tongue and fang, yeah, and a mouth and a throat inside where the venom comes from, right? But this guy, his venom came also through the eyes. It must be some very special demonic serpent. Yes, the demon, they are not always invisible, right? They don't always have fang long like this and the hair, you know, or big red eyes or hairy body, thing like that. They sometimes take a form of human. And if they have enough merit, somehow, then they can stay in human form for a long time. And you could never tell between a real human or a demonic one, yeah? And you also could not tell between a real animal and a demonic one, such as this one. So it's better you don't look into animals' eyes and the human's eyes if you're not sure, okay? Look into the third eye of every being, huh? That would bless them. and keep you also safe from their influence. You don't have to hate any person, any beings, even a demonic one, but you just have to also protect yourself. You can forgive a tiger or a snake for biting you, but please don't come and say, I forgive you, touch his head and say, I forgive you, or bring him home to show that you're really tolerant and have a good heart. You have to combine love and wisdom. Capito? Yeah. Capish? Yeah. Love doesn't mean you always have to live with enemy, if you can avoid. Love doesn't mean you have to go deep into the jungle, into the den of the tiger and go there and tell him, I love you. I truly love you. I come all this way to show you my love. Okay? Please don't, huh? Don't be silly. Tiger, they don't take the 5 precepts, okay? They don't know what ahimsa mean in Sanskrit or in Hindi, yeah. So don't blame me. Say, Master, teach us to love all beings. If you try to love the tiger this way, then please recite the 5 names, the gift before you go in the den, and be ready to go up to heaven. If that's what you want, that's your freedom of choice. I will not stop you, but please tell your parents and everybody goodbye first, okay, before you go and find the tiger. Now, like flames from a ball of fire, its poisonous eyes emitted waves of venom. It hisses awesomely. But all this had no effect whatsoever on Mahavira. Please don't copy him. He is protected by all heavens and goddesses, yeah, at that time. Even though he doesn't require their assistance, but they always keep an eye on him because he is so pure and so determined to be enlightened, to help other beings. So when the Buddha was sitting alone under the Bodhi tree, he wasn't alone. You can see all the heavenly beings would be around him, but invisibly. Because, I tell you why. 1 second, okay? I put it there so I won't forget. Too long. Perfect size. Because often the highly enlightened being, or not yet enlightened but will be highly enlightened, they will not require mostly any help of any heavenly or physical beings. And even like one time one of the practitioners sitting in meditation, or maybe Buddha, I don't remember who, the god chakra appeared before him. And the practitioner tell, oh, yeah, what business you do here? I said, oh, I just come to say hello, pay respect. I say, okay, good, now you can leave. I said, no, how come? Yes, you don't welcome me, I am the God. Many beings would be happy to see me. He said, yeah, but you obstruct my concentration and my vision. Yes. So, in many cases of the very important enlightened beings, when they're meditating, even though they are still not yet in a higher level, all the heavenly beings, many, they will take turn to come and take care of him in case of some very serious problem. But they cannot interfere without the permission of that enlightened being, whether or not he has already become Buddha or not. Therefore, they are invisible. Okay, they hide themselves within the wind, within the sun rays, so nobody can see them. My hufa, my protectors are also like that. I have also normal protectors, but I have protectors also from Yosku. Yeah, they don't let me see them at all, because when I'm in retreat, I should not be disturbed normally. But one time, I don't know why, I just venture outside of my protected area, yeah, without letting them know. Normally I stay inside the gate, about 9 meters distant from, for example, the wall of my cave, okay? 9 meters. And around there, they would tell me to build a little ring of protection. Yeah, about this big, this so wide, and all around, okay, 9 meters around. That day, I don't know why, I walked outside. And when, sometimes I walk outside for fresh air, do walking meditation outside or inside, before I forget. Remind me, the gate, inside. And then normally the other normal protectors, they can stay long or they can take turn. But the Yosku goddesses, they have to take turn. And they go through different channels. They have to build different channels to come down. They don't go through all this turbulent world, of the lower level, like astral or second level, for example. So they don't have to be affected by this kind of low energy because they cannot bear. So we build a little channel and they channel or tunnel, whatever they call it, and they come down through that and they go back through there. So they have nothing to do with any world. That's the safest way. And every 2 days they have to change guards because they cannot, even with all the equipment of protection for them, they still cannot stay longer than 2 days. They will not be able to withstand the coarse atmosphere and energy of our planet. Every 2 days, we even have to build new channel, okay? And they come down and build, or they come up and build at the same time, yeah? As they go, they build. Just like if we dive deep into the sea, then we must have the diving suits, yeah, and the oxygen mask and oxygen tank. And they have to have also connection with the boat, ship or something, in case something, okay, they can call for help, okay? Yeah. The same way like that. The Yosku goddesses had to protect themselves in different way. And still, just as the divers who dive deep into the ocean, they cannot stay there forever, despite all their equipment. And even a submarine, for example, if you're inside the submarine still need to go up sometimes. Similarly, because they're two different worlds. Our world is very coarse. That's why we have this body, so that we can bear it. Without this body, you cannot. Without this body, you will suffer too much. When the baby comes out of the mother's womb at the time of birth, they suffer too much. It's like thousands of needles are pinching them everywhere. And all the radicals or the elements or whatever in the air, will attack them also. Until after a while, then they get used to it. And if any baby has luck to be fed by mother milk, then they have more resistance to the attack of things around us, the elements or the radicals, they call them. Otherwise, they cannot bear it. Their skin is too tender. And they just came from the protected area inside. So they came out and contact with our world, they're so polluted and very contagious and all that. To be born is truly also an agonizing event of our life. That's why the Buddha included birth as one of the 4 suffering. Yeah? Birth, old age, sickness, and death. They're all similar category. Imagine that. Of course, a small little sickness is not counted, okay? Like you have a little runny nose or something, or a little cough, then nowadays we have medicine. And by the way, I tell you again, one of our sisters, she could not eat because whenever she eats, she has some stomach pain. And I say, why didn't you go to doctor? She said, oh, it's just karma. Karma until she became so skinny already. Cannot do that, okay? Maya created karma. But God created doctors and medicine. Use it, for God's sake. I keep telling you since 3 decades already that you have to go to see doctor if you're sick. Just like if some plants are withering near the VIP house, you have to water them. Don't just sit next to it and meditate and think your meditation power will revive the tree. The tree needs different things. The tree needs water and soil and sunshine. This is the way it works in this physical realm. We live in a physical world. We need physical means to take care of physical problem. Sit around a newly planted tree, dry, and you just meditate and chanting and singing. This is crazy. You give him water, that's all he needs. He don't care about your meditation, your prayers, nada. Your good heart is appreciated, but water is even more appreciated. You got that? Yes. Oh, please have some common sense. That's not even wisdom, okay? Don't think you're wise if you water the tree. It's ridiculous. That's common sense, okay? Yeah. In the physical world, we use physical mean always to take care of physical things. And sometimes when it's really necessary, when it really doesn't work well, then we can pray, of course. Prayer is always necessary, whether or not you use physical mean, okay? Always necessary. We need the help of heavens, yeah? But we, because we're in this physical body, we need to also exert our own power of the mind, the brain, and the physical body, okay? Don't just always rely on heaven. Heaven cannot help you to drive the car. You are eating it, your food, so heaven don't help you to eat it. So why should heaven help you in other things? Heaven, of course, help you to maybe better digestion, huh? If you pray and you give thanks before you eat, that's the thing to do, okay? To purify your food, that they can do. Invisible help, they give to us, yeah? But physical obligation, physical duty, we have to fulfill. Understand? Yes. All right. Go back to our story, Lord Mahavira's story. The servant used his venomous, gaze to try to burn and kill Lord Mahavira, but it didn't affect him. So maybe he's really was truly very densely protected by his own purity of aura, yeah, and light, and also maybe heaven's blessing. Oh, I forgot about the story, my story, right? I went to the gate one time, a few months ago. I was meditating on retreat in my cave, yeah? Normally I don't venture out of the gate. I just walk around the cave, wherever there's the clearance. And then that day, I don't know why, I have a phone with me, just in case I need to contact. Normally in retreat, I shut off all the phone, yeah? But for security reason, I always keep one, because I'm alone, okay? Always alone. So I kept one phone, and I just walking, and I see some beautiful flowers outside my gate. It was springtime. So I forgot that I am on retreat, and I should not venture outside. I forgot. So I opened the lock, walk outside. I run out very quickly, because I see the flowers. I love flowers, I love trees, I love things that are artistic in nature. And then the Hufa, the protectors from Miosku, they couldn't react quick enough, so I caught a glimpse of them. I said, who is that? I caught a glimpse of them. I said, who is that? But it's not like I see you, okay? There's a strong presence. Yeah, and a split in seconds. It's transparent, almost no visible, and almost no transparent even. So I also was startled, because they were startled, they were scared. Because I walked out so suddenly, yeah, and they did not prepare. Yeah, I was not good. I walked out so quickly, briskly, and then they tried to stay away from my path, and I caught a glimpse of them. It's not like, you cannot even say that it's so visible, like a transparent sheet of plastic, nothing like that. But I knew it, and I know it is there, and you can just catch a glimpse. It's like something moving, but nothing. You cannot see an image or anything at all. It's even thinner than transparent. And then I said, who's that? And they said, oh, sorry, your protectors. Oh, I said, oh, I'm sorry too. We both are very sorry. One walked out unexpectedly, and the other one didn't get away quick enough. I said, okay, I just take some photo. You surround me, okay? I'll be back soon. So that was okay. I'm just telling you an example of how the guardians, they don't manifest in a physical form or even transparent form for you to see, because they're not supposed to disturb your concentration. You're not supposed to talk to them or anything, as less as possible around you, so that you don't have to be attracted to anything. And that's what my experience. So therefore, I knew, even though Lord Mahavira is not visibly protected by heavens, but he must have been. The serpent was now even more astonished. He asked, till today, every man I came across has been consumed by my first venomous hiss, and this man stands still, absolutely unmoved. He probably asked himself, okay, not asking Mahavira, or just talk out loud. The snake don't talk, I guess. Do they? No. Maybe he talked in his heart. So the serpent glanced at the sun and once again focused its gaze at Mahavira and hissed at him with renewed anger, but in vain. Why did he look at the sun? Anybody know? Recharging. Wow, how you know that? You have been serpent in your last life? Cool, that's what I think also, eh? Yeah, but the people recharge themselves from the sun also. We call them solarian, because they eat from the sun energy. They gaze at the sun 10 minutes in the morning when the sun rises, and 10 minutes in the evening before the sunset to recharge themselves. Don't do it, and don't blame me if you become skeleton. No? Don't try too hard, okay? Eat your normal meal, just don't eat too much, so that you can meditate. Not that all the wisdom go to your stomach and you have empty head. So the snake slithers from the line of the expected fall of the body, and then with all its force sank its fangs in Mahavira's toe and injected all its venom. Oh God. He looked at him thinking that he might fall, okay? He didn't fall. So he went all that way and sank his fangs into the toe of the master. Yeah. The snake then drew back and waited expectantly again, in vain. Oh my God, what kind of man is he, this man, Lord Mahavira? I told you I never see such a resistance like this. He must be made of iron, huh? Don't try, huh? Don't try to see what you're made of, huh? I'm sure you know already, right? The angry serpent, vexed further by its failure, stung Mahavira thrice again. All its 3 attacks were wasted. Nothing worked. So Mahavira stood undisturbed. The serpent was astonished to see only milk oozing out from his wounds instead of blood where it had stung Mahavira's toe. Lord Mahavira Swami was standing unmoved still. So his face was glowing, and on his lips was a charming smile. I don't know if I can smile in that case. Hey, this guy is Superman. Not to talk about Lord or not, Superman. Like a blooming rose, his smile was. Yeah. His eyes reflected the inner compassion. The serpent continued to stare with surprise. Confused by its failure, it was lost in its thoughts, involved in his spiritual pursuits. Mahavira uttered in his deep and tranquil voice, Oh, Chandakausik, open your inner eyes. Chandakausik, maybe it's the name of the snake or the type of the snake. I guess this is the way you address this type of snake in a former time. He said to the snake, okay, let's make it more simple. Oh, snake. Okay. That's probably what he said, with all his love and charming smile.
Gracious viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled The Life of Lord Mahavira, the Embodiment of Love, Part 2 of 5, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Lesson of the Bell of Atre on Kids Wonderland, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May the Providence grace your lives with boundless blessings.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.